Good morning everyone and welcome back to Path of Exile with Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, as we're working on rebuilding the first Exile I ever had. And this is a custom made. For the first time I'm doing a build on my own, like I'm trying to make something work in a very serious manner, I would say. Though I'm still trying to figure it out as I play along, so it's not just full theory crafting. But by this point, by this episode, you probably figure out like how far am I going with this and what I'm trying to do. Panzer helmet, okay, that might be an upgrade. We're lucky. But the item level should be slightly higher, so there is a good chance that we're getting better modifiers. And at this point, resistances are the most important. And even though right now we are capped, we're a very short way away from losing that cap. Let's try to go in this direction. Nope. I guess it's over there, maybe the... No, it's here. An Apocalypse Bane, a corrupted 6th gem, Veil Impurity Lightning, okay. That's it? That's pretty much it. Strong box here. Malgaro's map we've obtained in now, and we will need to go on the other side of the map. Let's go just for a second at home, free some space in our inventory. This is 48, this is a 54. You know what? 78 life and some lightning resistance. This has no life at all, just some intelligence. I think I'm going to be replacing it.
Journey well.
Okay, let's see if we're going to currency. I have enough armor scrap to throw on this, but maybe I'm not gonna do it at the moment, and I'm just gonna say, hey, I want, yeah, like a few more slots. Keep the Quicksilver in the stash. Purity of Lightning, sure, we'll keep that as well. And this one has increased damage with staves. Don't really care for it. So we'll sell what we do not need here.
Farewell.
Bye.
There we have it. Good. Whalem, you don't want anything just yet, so we're going back to the Crossroads. And we're taking the road to here.
Is this some farcical joke?
Maybe. Let's take the monster speed. Oh, this is once again one of these defend the temples, and I guess we need more damage. By life and evasion. Not enough resistances, I would say, but yeah, that is pretty cool. What do I want? Raging Dead, maybe?
Seeks what it will.
Let's take this out, and then I want maybe reduce recovery.
Upon the soul.
Okay, what next? Choking Miasma, Ruin, Raging Dead. Let's take Raging Dead too.
Race towards you. You emerge victorious no more.
Yeah. Fortunately, you are right. Okay, and we have another strong box in here. With nothing good in it, at least nothing for us. Chamber of Saints. And today we're going to get the second Ascendancy, which will provide us with that explosion.
Skill bound by logic built this grim sanctuary. Madness tore it down.
Okay. I feel quite good for now. And we have another side area. I am looking for that ancestral totem that we could do a Veil Ancestral, which is quite strong at the max level. I think we could get another level out of this. So let's push. Yeah, this seems like enough. Yeah. Let's see. Full worm scale, sure. We'll take it just as an idea. Wool gloves. Okay, nothing else. And if we're taking this damage, let's take a look at our last rate. 2000, and on bleeding we are 23 to 22. Okay, a bit of an increase there.
Now is your chance to claim back victory.
Yeah, what is this? Stand in stone circles. Then we'll do some blistering cold first. You know, I feel like I'm impressed about the mechanic right now, because it doesn't seem like this one is spawning in places
Seeks you.
where like you couldn't do. Right? I feel like the stone circles could be blocked by a wall like spawning somewhere out there, which would be very annoying and game breaking.
The sun is setting on your success.
But it feels like they're taking into account like the different doors that they're doing when they're generating the map. And I am impressed with that. I am going to go with
Ruin seeks you.
the next level of the ruin. Okay, ruin got us once there. Not the most impressive one, but let's do buffs expire faster. Yeah, have to be more careful to his ranged attacks. Okay, what else? So these coins, choking miasma, blistering cold
Death's
too.
cold grip is inescapable.
Oof. We got 5 hits there. If we take 2 more, we're done. I'll do the Veil Orb and let's try to
Seeks what it
try the fire ones. Okay, 4 circles. Let's not stay still just so we don't get hit by ruin.
Keeping it interesting, I see.
Good. The wand. No. Superior Seismic, sure we'll take that. This one, I guess it could be good. It has a good bleed on it. Maximum life. Yeah, I'll pick these for now. What else? Let's go to the side area. Okay. Lacquered helmet. Okay, that can be good. Veil summon skeleton. We already have that, so I'm not gonna pick another one because it's not impressive at all. Now let's see. Stats are definitely better. Except for the loss of life, but other than that, they're impressive in their own way. Steel skin, pride. We're not using pride right now. Do I want this double? It offers us less life. But it's not that little. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll keep this here. Do I have something that it's useless? Multi-strike support? Which in a sense useless. But maybe vitality. We're not leveling vitality up anymore. Okay. Okay, let's go for Malgaro's map. And then going to the Chamber of Scenes level 2, getting the Ascendancy. And rush through these.
Hello to you, great dreamer.
Huh? Oh,
We have woven a tale together in days past.
okay, let's activate this. And go to Malgaro's Sanctum. Okay, and let's bring our golem forward and go through this nightmare. I still haven't figured out like what type of armor will I put on this character. As far as looks go. But I'll try to make it cooler as we reach the end game. Okay, another level up on our stone golem, that is good.
Prove your last victory was not mere chance.
Sure.
Lightning.
Let's protect the altar again. I guess I'm going Stonecaller 2. I'm gonna get just a tiny bit more area of effect here. Stormcaller 3.
Thunder and lightning abound.
5 links, I would really like that.
Cold indeed.
Okay, such madness here.
Death's cold grip is
Going to
insane.
for more blistering cold there.
I can practically see your ego swelling.
Whew. Once again. Accuracy +1 to the level of socked gems. Fire, lightning resistant. Not perfect. If you wanted to reroll that, you wouldn't get a great item. You would lose the +1. I mean, there are ways in which you can do it better, but now a week later people will be looking for slightly better or higher level items. Malgaro should be easy. There it is. And we're done.
Goodbye.
Okay, with this we can turn back, talk to Silk. It's going to give us an obsidian key. And now level 2 is coming. With a Trial of Ascendancy. Let's see, we can talk to Elena for a reward. We're gonna head back home in a second. Lockered Guard, evasion and energy
Your
shield we're
series of
not
victories
using.
will end here.
Defeat waves of enemy, sure, what are we going to do? Raging, let's do
Slay them
raging
amongst the flames.
that here. And next I'm going to do some Restless
Night's madness
Ground.
drains away all hope.
The cool thing about Restless Ground, I would say, is that it provides us with more enemies. So that's a big plus. And what else we have here? More cold resistance with fire and cold resistances. Blistering cold.
Vengeance is cold indeed.
Okay, Orbs of Alchemy. Let's go with the buffs expiring faster.
I can't do this just yet.
Oof. Got frozen there for a second. Let's take like the damage.
Lurks within you.
Let's try to somehow get out
The
of...
victorious always fall eventually.
Got us good. Okay, we have this as well. Okay, the trial is through there, so we're gonna go back through here. Do I have an alchemy? Did I get an alchemy out of that? Unfortunately, we did not. But we'll go back there. Maybe we can find an alchemy through here. Okay, so that is open now. That is open now, and we're here. Nice. I guess I'll just open it. Okay, we didn't get anything special. Let's continue. I feel I should increase maybe the music just a tiny bit. Mostly as the music is quite silent in the background, and I think it could help with the mood.
I do love the stink of victory.
Secret passage and into the den. Okay. Well, with this opened, we're going back home first and keep these quests. Take on the new quests, I would say.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
The end of that.
Hello.
Prophecies. Let's see, we haven't had some of these in a while. You'll trade 5 unique items to this vendor. Armor and evasion. Yeah, let's take that.
Farewell.
Let's take a look at our items. Not great. Not enough movement speed. And not enough movement speed. I definitely want to replace these, but I want that extra movement speed. That is very helpful to us, especially in this leveling up process.
Hello.
We'll sell all of this stuff that we do not use.
Farewell.
And I am going to throw in the stash the rest.
There'll be time for that soon
Okay.
enough.
Now let's go for the Trials of Ascendancy. Where is it? Act 3? Act 3. Actually, I could have gone directly to it, right? Like I could just go to the Aspirant Plaza. And Cruel Labyrinth level 55, we're 59. I think we're ready. So this is first fight.
The weary traveler draws
Another crafting recipe for double resistances, that's good. Rank 2.
as those he commands.
What does he have? He has a sword. Good. First fight down. That is great. Like the damage that we are doing to him is high enough to where we don't have to worry about losing. Another silver coin, another set of prophecies, but I should be doing some cleanup on them because I think we have some prophecies that we had in the inventory for so long and we haven't been using for different reasons. Maybe we're not in the right areas anymore. Here we have a switch here. Let's see where does it bring us. You are regenerating life and mana. That is awesome. That just pushed our survivability so high. Let's see, where does this take us? This takes us up. And I want it to take us like straight. There are reasons now to farm these areas as well, by the way. There are some unique crystals that you can only get in this, like in these maps, like in running the labyrinth, and there were people running this before they gave the crystals to the fastest labyrinth runners every week, I believe. And there was some guy who found a way to do it that, well, he would load or copy some files on his hard drive, if I understood correctly. Basically, once they've changed this, they've announced that they are changing the way this works, like who gets the gems. He posted, and the quickest labyrinth run is not important anymore. He posted, I think on Reddit or something, like how he used to get first place all the time, because he got it, I think, every week or something. And yeah, basically at that point, the entire community was like, F that guy for doing it. Which is an interesting stat.
When the time comes to strike,
I'm not necessarily on that party, but yeah, I found it funny too. We have an entire community be like, yeah, you know what, dude? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, be careful. But I ran straight in that, like it wasn't aiming for me, but... Okay, sulfur. I definitely... You know what, instead of critical strike chance is lucky, because we do bleeding. I think going for a sulfur flask is what we need to go for. Consecrated ground would increase our damage by 40%, so it's definitely better than the critical strike. The critical strike, at the end of the day, critical strike still applies, but it only applies to this base damage, it doesn't apply to bleeding. So it wasn't totally useless, it's just that I don't think it has a place in our build anymore. Yeah, I want the straight road once again. Not interested in farming anymore, at least not for now. We will do at some point in the future when we need like certain enchantments for our helmets, for our gloves. I might just get another level up here before we leave the map. Is this it? Nope. This takes us down. I wonder which one will take us. I think we need to go the aspirant's trial. Okay, we have to be careful. Let's not
The guide led the warrior down.
die in the last minute here. Ooh, he teleported us. Have to be careful there, because we don't know what he's casting. Now the cool thing with fighting him is that if you are careful enough, you don't really have to worry about him. Cobalt Jewel, okay, a Superior Demon's Horn. I don't know, maybe it's a good wand. Treasurer's Key and Set Ring will take some of that. Chromatic Orb, and that's pretty much it. Let's see, let's open these three. Spiraled Wand, okay. This is not all that impressive, we might be getting lucky with these. But for now, the Divine Phone. Trigger Edict of Force on hit. So I am going to quickly Google that. So, PoE Trigger of Force. Is this like the word of force? Edict of Force. Edict of Force. Here it is. So what this says is this. Release an arc of force from your weapon or fist, damaging enemies in front of you. Huh. So it's like a wave. It's like an extra blast right there. Oh, I could have picked one or the other. I have to look back on the camera to realize what was on the other boots. And if it was something really good. Like I had the feeling that I'm going to pick both of them for some reason. Guess I'm just not used to seeing them. If the other one was something even better, I'm gonna hate myself. But anyway, Ascendancy now. What are we going to get? Extra physical damage and attack speed, and bleeding enemies you kill explode, dealing 10% of their maximum life as physical damage and 20% more physical damage over time. So we are at 24,500 and pretty much the same on the bleeding. Are you ready? Look at that. We're up to 3,000 on the bleeding. A lot more on the critical strikes, but we're not gonna go for critical strikes as we said. And there's a few things that I will go. Let's see, the Challenger Charge. What does it do? Once again, I'm going back to our friend Google and we'll say Challenger Charge, PoE. Challenger charges are charges obtained through Gladiator Ascendancy. For detailed information, check Arena Challenger. And Arena Challenger, oh, and yeah, we're getting that per. So what we're doing is we're getting per charge 2% more attack and movement speed. Okay. And we, in Blood Stance, we gain, there's 25% chance we gain a Challenger Charge when we hit a rare or unique enemy. Okay, so this is a really good ability for attack and defense, but I feel like this one with the endurance is the one that we're going for. I guess we could go for bleeding builds, even getting some defenses in here. You'd probably not go for these, but you'd go for these if you were to use a shield. Anyway, outmatch and outlast, that is what we're going for next. Though that is going to take a while until we get the next ascendancies. I'm very curious to test this out right now. So without further ado, let's go to the den. And let's see how we deal with this. How it will feel. Oh, the explosion. Do I have what to modify this one? Yeah, they do explode. The cool thing about explosions is that it eliminates the body, and the chest pieces with the explosion like we had in the last league are not as strong anymore. They're still strong, it's just they're not as strong. Attack damage, burning damage, increased damage with bleeding. I mean, it's not perfect. 8 increase. Do I have a space here? Like, I feel like I had one gem slot in which through what? 8% increase. I guess we'll keep that for now. It's not perfect. Last one to all fire spells. Increase fire damage. That could be useful. The rest is not that impressive.
Greetings.
So let's talk to her. And we'll sell, I think, this stuff. I'm not sure. The Spiral Bond, do we have a copy of it? No.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Then it's time to go back. Oh, I forgot why I opened. Well, I'm not gonna go back anymore. Let's do this. And be happy with it. What else? Do I still need the resistances? I guess we still do. I could get the extra bleeding right now. I could get the extra armor as well. Or go around here. How about we go for some more damage? And in that regard, I think we're gonna go this way. Okay. Another encounter here, let's see. Maybe we can get an abyss. Maybe one of those belts. I think they would come in handy right now. Yeah, look at the explosions, like the amount of explosions. Okay, we didn't get anything, unfortunately, that would be useful. Let's continue through this area. Come on, Ancestral. Okay, armor, strong box, let's see. Evasion, a ring could be good. The shield we don't really care for. And we'll go back through this area and find the boss. Nice, another 6 gem. Veil lightning trap. Well, one day we will find what we need. Or we will buy what we need. That's the fun part of doing this. Let's see. Ashen Fields, I think this is the right exit. And we have to find the god Ralakesh, the Princess Ghost. Okay?
Now is your chance to claim back victory.
Yes, let's start. This is defeat waves of enemies. Let's do the stalking. Let's see how this will work. A Destroyer's Regalia, and we're gonna go with stalking too. Bloodthirst support. Supported attacks deal added physical damage with weapons equal to 2% of the maximum life on low life. Okay, this is with low life, we're not going that way.
The fire of summer burns within.
Okay, what else we have? Chromatic orbs. I could do like the storm colors.
I can't do this just yet.
Let's take the increased damage here, like the blood stance. And I think I'm gonna go with storm color too. Cast while channeling support. Must support both the channeling skill and the non-channeling spell skill to work. The channeling skill will trigger a spell periodically while channeling. Cannot support skills used by totems, ramps, or mind veil skills, and skills with reservation cannot be triggered. Ah, that's really cool.
Vengeance is cold indeed.
I like those explosions.
Death's cold grip is inescapable.
Feels like I'm being hindered or something every once in a while. Oh no, we're not being hindered, we're being stunned.
The vagaries of chance.
That's why I can't move. Now I get it. So we will need either add more life. The more life you have, the stronger you will be against that type of against the stuns, right? You are tougher. Basically, that is somehow the thing. Like, that's how I like to think about it. Don't know if that was the vision when they've created it, but Regicide mask, okay, nothing special. Okay, this one should go pretty quickly. And with this, Ghost is dead. Let's see. Fire, coal, lightning, but nothing that we do or we use. Increase movement speed. Slight increase stats. Lightning resistance. We will need to add some cold resistance, but you know what? It's an upgrade for once.
Remember, humanity needs us.
Let's see, 25 reduce physical damage taken while moving, 25% chance to avoid bleed. Yeah, that will be good, but it will be good for other types of encounters. Okay, with you, let's go back home.
Fare you well.
Eramir, he gives us a skill point. Great.
Remember, always keep you.
We need to take out Grutkul and travel to the causeway, find Kishara's star.
Till next time, shall we keep safe?
Okay. Let's sell all of these, except for that. $85 life, some energy shield, some mana, and some strength. Almost being useful. Lightning damage, nope. And damage with bows and claws, no.
Farewell.
Okay, let's go to the currency. I'll try to get a few more gems on it, and I'll try to have like 2 red, right? Yes. Now I need to throw on it some cold, like ore. Yes, cold resistance. I'm not sure I have cold and chaos, because I would add some of that as well. Even though, once again, there's not a lot of monsters that do chaos damage. Okay, apparently I cannot add because we already have it. We don't have space for another suffix. Do I want to add more armor to it? Or armor and evasion? Like a multiplier? I mean, sure, why not? Let's see, over here. Cold. Perfect. Or I could do, let's see, how much over are we now? Not that much. But for whatever the lightning resistance is, could I modify this as well? Yes. Let's see, what do I want? Increase physical damage or increase damage over time? I think the increase physical damage, I think it's better for right now. And the increased damage over time will be for a different time.
Greetings.
Okay. Skill point, we invest in this direction. Cool. So, going back to the northern forest. And we have these, like we have to find the shrine in here. And there is a different map.
I can't do this just yet.
Here is the ancestral shrine. We found it quite quickly. Happy about that. But yeah. This is why I'm doing this, all these side quests now, because I want to complete these achievements. As I'm getting towards the end of the acts, I'll probably have like 5 achievements completed, maybe more. Who knows? We'll see. We'll take a look when we get there. Dread Thicket. I think here is where we need to find Grotto. Yes. And fireflies as well.
Off you go, little beast! Away!
Ancient Greaves. No. You know what I need? I need the one with attacks can't be evaded. I just realized now that without the accuracy, like some of these enemies will not be receiving the bleeding on them. And I'm afraid of the porcupines basically. Because when they explode, like they throw like their projectiles around. And if they're not bleeding, and I feel we might be slightly more overconfident. We might be overconfident, or more overconfident than we should be. Is there... Does overconfidence have a certain level? I guess you could say, right? I was overconfident, I was more overconfident. No, I was either confident or I am overconfident, which is already too much. Slightly overconfident? Yeah, the true questions that really matter. Okay. Dread Thicket.
Thus I release you from motherhood's rage. Remember, humanity needs us.
1% additional damage reduction for each hit you've taken, up to 5%. I think I prefer the one where we're sitting still.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends now.
How many do we still need? Doesn't... Oh, I think we've captured all of them? No, we still need more fireflies.
Off you go, little beast. Away!
Okay, we found all of them. This went quick. I'm really happy. I mean, do I have a portal there? Yes. And the only thing I want to do is take the bridge back. Take the portal back to the bridge encampment. And talk to people.
Fare you well. Keep
Extra
your
skill
wits
point.
about you.
Keep your life to your own.
Strength and dexterity, maybe?
Journey.
Be kind if you.
Lightning damage plus 8 to all attributes, yeah, not that great. Okay, what would be first? Block recovery. Speed, I think, right? Let's get more speed.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Or maybe instead of going for this first, I should be taking this one. With damage with elements. You know what? I will do this. I don't have enough. Okay, let's take some more refunds. Okay. Because I'll refund this point right here. And I will invest them like around this area. Yeah, I think I like that idea. Right, with damage over time, which would mean that if I look at this, that should be more damage. Okay, we're going this direction now. We don't have time for much more than this, but I'm gonna try to advance a bit further. Let's see. What will these do to our damage? Okay, another 200.
You won. Once. Do not get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, that's not impressive, but we'll do. I'll try to do as many of these rituals as we can. Okay, what? Less cooldown? Sure.
Fight the slowing of your own heart.
What is? Stormcaller, I guess, next. Chaos Orbs. Okay, I like that.
Storm comes swiftly.
Let's put more storms in. Do we have... Ooh. We have no way to mitigate And this would be a great ring. Let's try this.
Fall to ruin.
I just realized we have no way to mitigate bleed. Okay. Next objective. Put a staunching modifier on our flask. Okay, that's it. Take the reward and get out. We're gonna do this right now. I think this is a great ring for one of these. Let's see. Lightning, fire, and cold. Lightning, fire, some lightning again. Let's see. Yeah, if this works, we're gonna leave this in because it has some physical damage which will increase our overall damage. And that is a plus there. And what we're going to do... Maybe let's go to the next map first. And we'll take the first road back. Because what we need to have happen is to create ourselves a flask of staunching. We already have a modifier to stop freezing, and we need something to remove curses from us. In the past battle, I don't know if you saw, but if you can, look back if you really want to. But over there we were almost suffering from, we almost died from bleeding. And whatever caused that amount of bleeding, like I think I had about 8 stacks on me. Which is definitely bad. Okay, let's see. Menagerie. This is where we go now. And curses can be really bad, especially as we're getting closer towards the end of the game. I want, let's see, this at 20 quality. And I guess I want the sulfur to be at 20 quality as well. And we're gonna modify this. We'll start with the health. Throw in, go for staunching. Let's see, don't we have like lower level enemies? No. Okay, then we're gonna fight these ones.
The ritual is complete.
Good. And let's throw this one in. And we're gonna do one for warding.
The first ones are watching survival. Don't disappoint them. You are truly a survivor.
Good. And now we have immune to curse during the flask effect and removes curses. Good. Now, that's going to be all the time that we have for today, but I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow as we continue our journey through Path of Exile. I hope you really have enjoyed everything that we've done so far, and I look forward to... I guess I just want to say, have a wonderful day.